do videos. One girl asked me to do like my top 10 items, like kind of starting from scratch. If you could have 10 makeup items, what would they be? And I got another request to do like a basic for a woman who doesn't have a lot of time to get ready in the morning. So I combined the two together, and today I'm just going to be sharing with you my top 10 makeup basic drugstore products. So they're not necessarily my favorite drugstore products out there, but they're definitely ones I reach for a lot, and they're ones that I think that everybody could use. They're colors that would look good on everybody. So I'm just going to get right into it. So I'm going to start off by moisturizing my face. This is not one of the 10 products. I probably should have done it first. So for a quicker makeup look, I'll let you know throughout the video like which steps I think are optional to get it done a little bit quicker. I'm going to start out here by using Revlon's Colorstay. This is the combination oily skin formula. Even if you don't have oily skin, I think it's like so much better than the regular, like the normal to dry formula. And I recommend this product to everybody. I think it's better than Max Fix Fluid. I think it stays on the skin longer and it has better coverage. So I'm gonna dot that all over my face, just bring it down my neck a little bit and a little bit on my chest. And I'm gonna blend it in using a beauty blender. If you don't have a beauty blender, you can use a damp, just a regular wedge sponge and just damp it and wring it out. You can also just use your fingers. This foundation does set fairly quickly. It's a pretty dry formula, so you gotta work fast or else you'll end up like getting like blotchy patches. I'm just gonna apply a little bit more where I want more coverage. So just a little bit on my cheeks, chin. Definitely something that you want to have in your collection is a good concealer. This is the CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless Concealer in the shade 215. I'm going to use the same beauty blender and I'm just going to dab the pointy end in and go underneath my eyes in a bit of a triangle, bring it up on the top of my cheekbones. I just like to highlight the center of my face. This is definitely optional. You can get, I usually get a lighter color of concealer, so I can do that. If you just want to cover up blemishes, get a color that matches your skin. I would just open up the container right in the drugstore and try it out because they don't have testers in the drugstore, and yeah, I've been doing that for years and nobody's ever said anything to me. So you can also return products, so keep your receipts for especially like foundations and concealers. If it's not a good color match for you once you get back and try it a few times, just return it. Every store will give you your money back even if it's opened and used. So if you don't want to wear foundation, you can just go in with a concealer wherever you have some redness and want to even out your skin tone. And just put it on those spots and blend. You can blend it in with a beauty blender, you can use your finger, a brush, whatever you want. Now, using this Revlon Nearly Naked powder, I've hit pan on it, but I don't use it a whole lot, but I thought it would be good for this video because it's a really good powder. I usually use Bare Minerals, but it's not drugstore, so I wanted to include drugstore powder. This is in the shade Medium. I think there's only about 3 or 4 different shades, but if you want to use this alone just with your concealer, it has really good coverage on its own, but I love my liquid foundation. So I'm gonna just pat that onto the skin all over the face. Now using this bronzing powder, this is NYC Smooth Skin in Sunny. This is one of my favorite drugstore bronzers. I'm going to go in with an angle brush here and just contour my face a little bit. So I'm going to take it right under my cheekbone. So if you do like a fishy face and you can follow like the top of your ear, you can just feel like where your cheekbone is. I'm going to bring it up on my forehead and just around my hairline, my temple. I always like to bring it down my jawline and underneath my chin. Blush is definitely optional. This is L'Oreal's True Match Super Blendable Blush in Apricot Kiss. There's a little bit of sparkle in here, but it is so subtle. Like you can see it in the pan, but you can't see it once it's on the skin. It's just a really nice neutral color. So I'm just gonna pop that on the backs of my cheeks and work my way in. There are a ton of awesome drugstore blushes out there. Now I'm going to move on to eyes. I'm gonna do my eyebrows. with this Maybelline Define a Brow pencil in medium brown. It was a little bit warm for my hair color, but I recently got some lowlights put in. They're like a plum, so it's like, I put 3 panels in, so it's like a reddish brown plum color. So I feel better about using this pencil now that I have a little bit warmer tones in my hair. So I'm just gonna speed up this process. Most people, you know, have eyebrows. I do, but you can't see them, so I really have to like give myself an eyebrow. I would just use a pencil to run a little bit of eyeshadow through your eyebrows just to fill them in. It's definitely not an optional step, I think, for a basic put together look. It's gonna make a world of difference and totally tie your face together with a defined eyebrow. I'm just gonna take this mascara spoolie. Whenever I'm at a MAC counter or at Sephora or someplace like that, I always ask to take home a few of these like sample mascara ones and just use them as spoolies on my eyebrows, and they always give you like 5 or 10. So I'm just gonna run that through just to blend the color a little bit. Now I'm gonna be using this Rimmel Scandaleyes pencil. It's in the shade Nude. It's a flesh tone color and it's just really gonna make your eyes look awake. I would say this is not an optional step. If you're gonna do anything for your eyes, I would do like this and mascara, but definitely this, it's gonna make a huge difference. Now I'm gonna be going with a little bit of eyeshadow. This is optional. This is definitely an optional step. You can just use a little bit of your bronzer, or you could just use your face powder and put a little bit over your eyelids so that they don't get oily throughout the day. This is a limited edition quad by Maybelline Eye Studios. It's in the color Cozy Cashmere. I'm just going to use some of this highlight shade. It's really, really pigmented. I'm going to put that all over the lid. I was going to do more of a copper look with it, but since it's limited edition, I'm just going to use this all over the lid and put some of my bronzer in the crease. That way y'all can duplicate this look with whatever kind of shimmery, light shimmery eyeshadow you have. So I'm just going to bring that in the tear duct here. This is going to really open the eyes and make them a little bit more weight. Now going in with my bronzer and just a fluffy brush, I'm going to run that through the crease. And just a little bit in the outer V here. I'm not going to do it like cat-eyed, I'm not going to wing it up, so I'm going to be putting bronzer towards the beginning of my eyebrow here. So that's going to help define the crease a little bit and just blend in that light colored eyeshadow so that there's no harsh lines. I find when I stick a little bit of my crease color right here underneath the start of my eyebrow, it really makes the look more round, and that's what I'm going for today. So I'm just going to pop a little bit in there and then blend it back and forth. Just using a windshield wiper motion. I'm going to go in with my face powder and use that as a brow highlight. Because the lids are so shimmery, I didn't want to go with a shimmery highlight, so I'm just going to use my face powder just to cancel out any redness mostly. Now I'm going to apply liquid liner. This is my favorite drugstore liquid liner. It's the L'Oreal Carbon Black Lineur Intense Felt Tip Liquid Eyeliner. It's like a little miniature marker. It's really, really easy to wing out your liner using this product. So I'm just going to keep it as close to my lash line as possible. You can use a black kohl pencil for this if you're more comfortable. But I would really recommend starting to practice with liquid liner. So I'm making the thickest part of it in the center of my eye because I want to accentuate like that round eye shape instead of making the thickest part at the end. Now I'm going with this waterproof mascara. It's the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. I'm going to the chiropractor this morning, so it's always a good idea to wear waterproof mascara because you're going to be like face planted in the table, and yeah, you look like Alice Cooper most likely if you don't wear one. Or if you wear a regular mascara. This one time, I go to the chiropractor really frequently, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago or something, I was wearing like a black smoky eye and I went in for an adjustment. And my chiro, when I got up, he's like, oh, just to let you know, Grace, you have like mascara all over your face. So I'm like, oh shit, so I run to the washroom to check before I leave. And like my mascara wasn't anywhere on my face, I was just wearing like a black smoky eye, like had black eyeshadow, you know, like where it's supposed to be. Anyways, bless his heart. Sometimes I just wait till I get back from the chiropractor to do my makeup, because even if I'm wearing waterproof mascara, my eyelashes get so jacked up when I'm like lying there. Like even if I open the face holder or whatever you want to call it, like pretty wide, I'll come out of there and I'll have like, all my lashes will be stuck together and like, so I have like 3 big lashes and I have to like take off my mascara to fix it. So yeah, a lot of times I don't even bother. I would not recommend using that shimmery white colored eyeshadow if you're a little bit older and you have like more fine lines around your eyes. Using shimmery or sparkly colors will accentuate the flaws. They'll, you know, attract attention to it. So I would stick towards matte shades. I like to use matte shades all the time anyways. I only use this because, you know, I thought it's a shade everybody would have. So that's it for this tutorial. So I'm just going to run you back through the products really quickly. Revlon Colorstay, I would say this is a definite if you're going to be wearing liquid foundation. Concealer, I would say it's a must. There's so many different kinds of drugstore concealers. A lot of them are really good. So just take a look around. If you're looking for a drugstore concealer and you don't know, just send me a message. I have a ton of drugstore concealers, so I can give you feedback on most of the ones that you'll probably be interested in. Pressed powder, this is definitely a must. Bronzer, a must. Blush, this is optional. So the next couple days I'm going to check out what they have for matte quads at the drugstore, for like eyeshadow quads. I'll make a post on my Facebook page to let you all know about it, as this one is limited edition, and I'll do like a pictorial where it's like a picture, like step by step, showing you like a really simple eyeshadow look with probably some neutrals. Eyeshadow must, this Rimmel Scandaleyes nude pencil for your waterline. I think that's a must. And we've got liquid liner. I think this is a must unless, you know, if you're really not comfortable using it, you know, go in with a pencil, then you can just pull your eye taut and run the pencil back and forth. But I would really recommend trying a liquid liner. You'll be surprised if you don't pull your eye at all and just kind of look down in the mirror. You can get it really close to your lash line. You can just start out by doing thin lines and just kind of work from there. Mascara, this is a definite, and this is my favorite drugstore eye pencil because it's so thin, and I really like to have a really thin tail on my brow, and it's automatic, so there's no sharpening involved. I find with the sharpening pencils, like unless I sharpen them every day, they're just too fat to make my tail perfect the way I like it. So I really like these. This is really comparable to my MAC brow pencil in Lingering. This one is almost smaller tip. It's very comparable to the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, which is also a really fine tip and automatic. So that's it for today, guys. I'm gonna go get adjusted now. I'll see you all soon. Please subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what you thought about this video. And I know this wasn't on the list, but I am going to use some lip gloss just cause, yeah, I am. This is the YSL in Golden Gloss. It was sent to me in a care package by Amanda Cox, my girlfriend in Cincinnati, Ohio. Oh my god, it smells like pineapples. It smells so good. And that's it. I'll see you guys real soon. Thanks, bye.